life, these will be here as marks to say that they were great and these are the things they did.
And speaking of great players, we're about to go ahead and get started between these two. Now, Owl opting for the Sora this time around, which I can see kind of working because obviously, you know, floaty versus floaty kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Sora is a very good matchup versus DDD. Pretty much every move Sora pulls out will reflect Gordo, and then he can nuke DDD to high hell.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
All right, go on. Hey. All right, okay.
Finally drops it.
My God.
So one thing to remember is that there is no DIing, there is no SDI, because this move does not send anyone into tumble, and therefore it is over when Owl decides to end it or he drops it.
Owl was playing like volleyball with Trundle.
He was playing a single player game and he did that little reverse thunder.
I just want to say Trundle had the upper hand earlier, but she does have Rage, Gordo, and a massive Hammer Chief.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, right? You might think, oh, that entire string might have been ridiculously insane, but it is what is required, and Owl takes the first stock already.
Taking the stock already, switching to Blizzaga. We might be seeing it again, but the air dodge. Trundle just managing to survive it there. And
Yep.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, I think Rek was taking the screenshot, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. Because it just kind of stopped the game, so I was like, oh, what happened there? But yeah, no, again, back to the game. Oh, we're seeing it again. There we go. No, he drops it.
Yeah, he drops it. So the way that, so it's lucky because as a Sora main, I know kind of how it works. So when you hit in a certain way with the timing, it drifts them slightly. So if you get the timing perfect, they stay right in your range, and it will never end. If you start dropping the timing, they'll drift away, and then you can't hit anymore. Yeah,
Owl really proficient with these. Trundle managing to get the grab and the back throw, and now throws out the side B, managing to reflect it. Owl is playing in a good position right now. Ooh. There we go. Because again, Sora's floatiness kind of allows you to play around the ledge, but if you've got to be careful for things like that. If you linger way too long, things like the down tilt will get you, and Trundle was able to capture it, but Owl was able to go ahead and equalize it.
Yeah, well, equalize is a strong word when he's an entire stock ahead. Trundle is going to have to work harder than normal to make this because, as we have discussed before, DDD is not good.
Oh, here we go. There it is. 64, 7. Oh, can we get 80? Can we get 90?
90?
Can we get 100 maybe? Trundle trying to get out of this, and Owl already building up that percentage just the forward there.
Thing is, it only takes a couple of seconds for Owl to catch up in percent, especially when Trundle gets those decent combos off.
Oh, the falling up air, smart stuff there from Trundle, getting that extra damage and goes for that offstage thunder, gets the Sonic Blade, manages to get back to stage, and now Trundle throwing out that forward tilt again, trying to just sort of catch Owl off the stage, and the thunder will go ahead and get rid of the Gordo there.
Oh wow, I've never seen that. That was like the perfect height to just minimize the airtime and get that hit off.
Absolutely, and it was just perfect clipping by Trundle there. She was able to get that perfectly. Gets the fireball, goes for a second. Owl trying to go ahead and mix this up. Gets the grab. There's the up air, and that'll do it. That is a beautiful stock there by Owl. Owl's killing it. Honestly, that Sora Infinite that was coming out, man.
This is exactly why Sora wins versus most of the heavies. The noops are incredibly powerful, just incredibly hard to pull off. I think generally the way it seems to work is you are going to have to, as Sora, carry your advantage all the way to the end of the stop because it only takes heavies a few hits to take you to kill percent.
Absolutely.
And Owl knows this, and that's why he's making sure his advantage lasts as long as possible. He will nuke Trundle for as long as possible. And because once he has that 100% lead, he can take his time a little bit, and if he gets hit a couple of times, it's not so bad.
Absolutely. One thing I don't want to take away from Trundle is that she was able to get out of those options fairly, often. I think after it happened the first time, there were options where she air dodged out of it, or she was able to sort of SDI out of it. It's just a bit slightly there, and she was able to capitalize off of it. Also, I just want to make sure that give it a note that she has really smart plays. That falling up air, the up B was really well placed as well. So nothing to take away from Trundle there as we move onto a much different stage.
Yeah, Smashville. I feel like this is the first different stage we've seen in 5 games. But Smashville, here we go. So as we know, this stage is a bit smaller, a bit harder for DDD to work his magic with these Gordos, and he can't camp nearly as much. Well, neither player can camp, but...
getting that Sonic Blade 55%, building it up now, and Trundle has to try and find a way to get in closer, where she could be in danger there. There's the back, though, throws out the Gordo, got to be careful. It clanks, but that hammer, watch out for the hammer.
So DDD's famous ledge trapping, not as effective against a character who can plank for a very, very long time.
Gets
Oh,
that
wow.
down
I'm surprised
there.
I want that.
Oh, the chase, the grab. Okay, all right, Trundle.
Oh, look at that inhale. Immediately forcing that pressure in the shield. Counter it. Oh, man.
Oh.
I think it's insanity that the freeze reflects Squirtle, by the way.
Wait, oh yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Yeah.
'Cause
I
it
mean, to
ca-
be fair, most of his util does.
Yeah, it's more that, so essentially it's, I think, one shard does more than 2%, and that's what causes the reflect. But Owl's going to chase Trundle all the way out to the edge of the stage here, but retracts just on time.
Oh, careful, tries to go for that up B hitbox once again, but Owl was just able to go off from it. But again, Trundle is trying to go like low and getting these falling up airs to try and catch Owl off, because I think she knows that Owl likes to be sort of around that ledge just a lot, you know?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, a lot of Soras are
There we
going
go,
to be
like
aiming.
that, right?
Ooh. Oh, going for that
man.
dash attack. That catches so many people off, and that certainly would have killed Owl. But Owl, able to get that up air, take the first stock. 176. DDD is a big boy penguin.
Absolutely, yeah, big boy penguin indeed, but Trundle not going to let that get to her. She tries to go ahead and throw out some Gordos here while Owl manages to make it back stage. Beautiful back air there, and Trundle making it even now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Trundle's doing much better this game than last game, not allowing that lead to slip too far away from her. And already starting off some decent combos versus Trundle, versus Owl, but Owl...
We're seeing the roulette spin once again, but unfortunately for Owl, Trundle moves out again, and there's the forward tilt. Just getting it. Has the Jet Hammer online, the DDD Classic. Holding it up, charging it up, waiting for Owl to potentially come back, but no, Owl was just able to play against that ledge so nicely, waiting that out.
Planking like a true Sora main, ending up on the other side of the ledge.
Absolutely.
You're ledge trapping this ledge? Sorry, I'll go to the other one. I don't want to disturb you. Oh, goes for the up B.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Great stock from Trundle. And that's the thing. Sora is so fragile.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sora is one of the true definitions of a glass cannon because he's so light. And the Owl knows this, and that's why he's trying to push it.
Manages to go for the up tilt instead of an up smash, which is probably a smarter option there because you don't want to risk whiffing it unless you want to get hit. 130 on Trundle, another big option that could be dangerous at the back throw, won't kill, but throwing out the thunder, and Trundle just managing to avoid it by going low, manages to get back, but the up air not catching Owl, and now we're seeing a last stock situation for this game, Chief.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Trundle bringing it. Trundle's kept up extremely well this game compared to last game.
Yeah,
I believe we'll probably.
Oh boy, here we go at the ledge too. At the ledge. Oh my God,
we're gonna see an F smash.
Owl,
we're gonna see an F smash.
Are we gonna see it? No, but Trundle again, just avoiding it. Is that a footstool? My goodness, Owl just wants to get rid of Trundle as fast as he humanly can. But right now, bringing it back. Trundle trying to catch Owl right now. It's like it's a game of cat and mouse here as he tries to roam around with that, but doesn't get the down
you imagine if Trundle hit that? It would have been monumental.
Absolutely. Again into the
go.
forward smash, and Owl 2-0 up against Trundle.
There's not much you can do. The best I can say is if you find yourself being nuked at the ledge, don't go in. Don't try and go into the ledge. Get away because you're going to be smashed square in the face and die at 60.
Absolutely, and if Trundle had not had air dodged at the perfect time, that forward smash would have come out. That stock could have potentially ended way earlier. It could have been a much more dangerous situation, and Owl really held that at the ledge really nicely. But I like the fact that Trundle is starting to sort of adapt to it a lot more. We didn't see a 2-1 situation. We saw a 1-1 situation here in terms of stocks. Yeah. But now it's just a matter of whether or not Owl can go ahead and keep that momentum going forward into the next game, running it back on Smash Bill here between these two players.
Oh, here we go. Owl already starting up with a... Oh, look at this advantage state.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff there.
No holding A here, pure reads.
Hold back, never heard of her, man. Trying to move in and getting those... Again, that damage is what counts here. Going deep with those nairs there. Managing to make it back with the Sonic Blade. Being careful there, throws out the Gordo. In comes the Sonic Blade once again, sending Trundle away as a get-off-me option. There's the neutral beat.
Oh, wow!
There we go.
That was an incredibly good move there. Using the win box of Inhale to his advantage.
Oh!
Sorry, her advantage, sorry. And
talk about the mix-up there. And now Trundle going ahead, throwing out these Gordos once again. Tries to get something off the top, potentially getting that grab. Yep.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Honestly, 142. This is Sora living on borrowed time.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Sora should be alive. Pretty much any stray hit right now will completely decimate Sora.
Exactly.
Oh, that would have killed.
Dangerous.
That would have killed. Owl making use of these spells under the stage right here. I'm assuming...
Oh, tries to go for these confirms again, throws out fire, not again, doesn't want to miss space
God.
anything. Beautiful up, Trundle still living, 90%, probably won't kill considering DDD is a pretty heavy character. Ooh, okay, so Owl tried to counter the uppy, but it instead hit the Gordo, which was kind of
I think so, something like that. But it doesn't matter, he was able to get that F smash off, and Owl's a whole 2 stocks ahead.
I'm telling you, man, that momentum is swinging in right now, and Trundle throwing out that Gordo once again. Another one trying to keep Owl at bay. There, 165 again, borrow time. He shouldn't be living at this percentage because again, Sora is one of the lightest characters in the game. But right now, Owl's advantage state is allowing that to happen. The back throw, and he's still living at 188.
Why is he alive?
I don't know, man. Owl is doing something.
It's interesting that you see Owl use counter to you know, send back the Gordos, because he can really just send any move he wants and it will go straight back. But hey,
100%. There's a down throw there into the Nair. Trundle throwing out a Gordo, maybe trying to catch a
what was
there.
that shield?
Something was countered there. Something was definitely countered. I think the Gordo got reflected by Owl there. Maybe he's waiting for an uppy. No. He manages to make it back to stage, and now Trundle has to be careful. She's got to find something. There's the grab. 70%. There's the Gordo. Oh, wait. Did that? Oh! Tries to swing in heavy with that forward smash, but Owl says, no, it's not happening. There's the forward smash, and Owl